Hello everyone, it's time for Onesies, and today we're going to play some Dome Keeper. This game came out last year, back in 2022, made by Bippin Bits, published by Raw Fury. That's how I first heard about it, because I follow Raw Fury, and every game they publish is just a certified banger, so I knew it was going to be good. Also, the music you're hearing by Cameron Paxton. Love the soundtrack in this game. This game is all about trying to keep a dome alive. As you can see from this title screen, we're going to be that little jetpack spaceman living inside a dome, trying to dig into the earth to find relics and artifacts. But every once in a while, monsters will come around and try to smash our dome, killing us. So this game is a balancing act between trying to dig for things and protecting your dome, keeping it, you might say. Today I'd like to play a short round, hopefully get through the entire thing. I think I can do that. Show you what the game's all about. So first we have to select what we're going to start with. We've got a couple of choices here. Basically, when you first get the game, you only have like the starting equipment, right? But as you finish rounds and play more, you unlock other options. So you start with the laser dome. I think you have to unlock the sword dome, which is another kind of defensive weapon you can use. We'll just start with the laser. And you start with the engineer, which is like the base class, the normal gameplay. But they've also added the assessor, which plays very differently. So I'm not gonna worry about explaining the more complicated stuff. We'll just start with the basics. But changing your type of keeper definitely mixes it up a lot. Pet is just for fun. Let's go with the little kiwi there, little penguin guy. I don't know, I like him. You can select a gadget, which gives you kind of a special ability throughout your game. You start with the shield. I've unlocked these other two. But we'll start with shield, and we'll do the normal relic hunt mode. Let's begin the keeping. What's that in the sky? Why, it's a dome. Here we go. All right, I gotta remember what the controls are. So here's our dome. Time is paused right now. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly down underground and start digging. We're looking for a relic. If we can find the relic and bring it back up, we'll win. So that's our objective. We're looking down there for that, but we're gonna have to dig pretty deep. And we're gonna find other resources that will help us defend our dome in the meantime. You can see as we sit down at our computer, I can hit a button and go to battle mode, which lets us aim and fire our laser to protect ourselves. And then there's also a menu here for upgrades. Different ways we can upgrade our dome, upgrade our suit, so we can, fly around faster, dig faster. We can upgrade our laser, and we can upgrade our shield. And we might even find new things as we dig underground. So let me unpause the time here, and we will go down and start digging. Now I gotta be quick because monsters are coming. Don't know exactly when, but they will be here, and we'll have to blast them with the laser in order to survive. Now you can see we've dug up these little squares. I'm gonna grab those. They're quite heavy, but we're gonna take them up to our dome. And as they go into our grinder, we can now use them for upgrades. There are 3 different resources you can find in this game. I don't remember the name, so I'm not going to say it right. But the squares are your main building resource. That's what we're going to find the most of. And you need to spend that for lots of upgrades, as you can see here. All of these take squares. It might be iron, actually. The green circle there, I believe, is water. It's not always green. Every time you load into this game, it gives you like a different color palette, which is really cool. So we got this green and orange one this time, but it's not always that color. Sometimes it's different colors. But I believe that one is water. You find that sometimes. It's used for some special upgrades. You can see that we use a lot of water here with the shield upgrades. And it'll come up for other things as well. The triangle one may be cobalt, I want to say, is pretty rare. You can use it to heal your dome. So as we take damage from the monsters, that will be an important one to give ourselves more health. And you also use it for other special upgrades, but that one's a little harder to find. So yeah, lots of squares we will need for upgrades. Water we may or may not need, but the cobalt will also be important to get. So I've got 4 iron already. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some more drill strength. And then as we head back down here, we will drill through this rock much more easily, as you can see. Just one hit to knock these out. But as we get deeper, it will get harder to dig. Oh, here we go. One of those. Now, we don't have to dig out every square. I'm just trying to clear out some area here at the top. I'm also aware that monsters may appear any moment. Oh, here they come. The camera zooms out so you know they're coming. Here they are. Zap them! Okay, when you hear that little sound, bring, that means all the monsters are dead, so we can head back down. I just want to clear out this kind of top area, and then we will start digging more strategically. Because you don't have to destroy every square of dirt down here, right? Bottom line is we want to get that relic, which is going to be somewhere near the bottom. But until then, we can do whatever we want. Grab these 4. If I hold any more than 4 at the same time, which you can do, but they're going to be too heavy and they'll slow me way down, so I'm just going to take these out. What I typically do is kind of like strip mining, where I dig some tunnels every few blocks, like if we go 1, 2, 3, and then dig this way. As long as you can see one side of a square, you can see if there's anything there. So all the ones above me right now, I know are empty, because if they had anything in them, we'd be able to see from the top or the bottom. There, so we found some water. Nope, monsters are here. Got the little warning. Now we do have that shield gadget, so these first couple of hits won't actually do any damage. You can see down in the bottom left corner, we've got that shield, which should fill up, I think. And then the little monster indicator, which will flash when they have arrived. I love this music. It sets such a mood for this game. Alright, grab 4 iron. We're going to slowly go back to the dome. And yeah, that's kind of the basics. We're going to keep digging, bringing stuff back up to the dome, improving ourselves, and we're just trying to get that relic before we die. And you can't take your time here, because every wave of monsters, like these first 2 have been really simple, but they're going to keep getting tougher, more monsters, bigger monsters, and eventually they're just going to overwhelm us, even if we play really well. Okay, what do we want to get? I've got a lot of stuff now. Okay, we'll take this, which is good. Now you can see it's added a little timer that shows us when the monsters will attack, so that helps us plan. We can do this one for 1, which tells us our dome health, also important. Okay. Now I need carry strength, because that will let us carry more resources at a time without it slowing us down. So we'll do that, and we'll get speed, and we'll be able to fly around a lot faster. Now I don't have a lot of time. You can see that monster timer is counting down. I'm just going to grab these waters. We're going to fly a lot faster now. Get ready to blast. But yeah, this game's beautiful. Look at this background. Like, there's several different backgrounds and the different color palettes, like I said. Get out of here. Now we're taking some damage. Not a lot, but some cracks have already started to form. Let's head back down. Again, I'm going to go down 3. Oh, you see these orangish cracks? That's good. It's not the relic, but it is something good. We're going to take this up. This will let us choose an upgrade. And these are not always the same. It's going to give us, I think, 2 options. two different options for gadgets, or we can destroy it to get some cobalt, which, you know, if you're in an emergency situation where you need more health, that might be a way to go. But these gadgets should help us out. So we can either get the converter, which helps us turn one kind of resource into another, or we can get the probe, which lets us do like a sonar ping to see where things are underground, which I quite like. So I'm going to take that. We got the probe. So I can go down here and probe once, and then we have to recharge at the dome. I believe I can carry 6 now with pretty good speed. So let's take 6 up here. And then I'll go down and probe. And then we might not have to do the strip mining quite as much, because if I can probe for where stuff is, we can be a little more targeted. There we go. Is there anything in this immediate area? Down there, there is. We're getting into the different colored dirt in it. It's harder to dig through, but we're about out of time. I gotta head back up. All right. While we're in the upgrade menu, time is paused, so we have as much time as we want to pick out some stuff, because the monsters are about to show up. Let's get upgraded laser, so we can blast through them a little faster. And yeah, right now I can move the laser very slowly, but that's another thing you can upgrade as well. Get out of here, you stupid manta ray. Blast you right in the face. All right, I'm gonna go here, charge up my scanner. And let's see if we can find out what that thing was. Oh, just some water, which I don't really need right now. Let's continue digging. But this game is so addicting. The music doesn't play all the time. It just does every once in a while. And when it kicks in, you're just like, oh, I'm down in this cave all by myself. Who knows what mysteries await? It's different every time. Sometimes you even find some unexpected stuff. Okay, that's pretty cleared out. I think I found some stuff. Did it ping down there a little bit? When the different resources hit each other, they make this sound like they're made out of glass. It's just really lovely. A really addicting game. Definitely one that I've stayed up too late playing, because I'm just like, oh, I can just, you know, go up and down a couple more times, and it's just really hard to stop. Let's see. I could use the water and iron to power up the shield, which might not be bad. Get a little more shield health there. And then we're about out of time, so let's just wait it out. I didn't get the full shield, but we got a little extra. Now, when you are hitting the monsters with the... Oh, you guys are so fast compared to me. When you're hitting them with the laser, they do slow down a little bit. Yeah. How do you like that? All right, gonna... Yeah, just look around here a little bit. Lots of iron, nice. We'll grab 6. Now, since we got the probe as a gadget, there are also upgrades for that, which I haven't looked at yet, but might be helpful. What are those little things down there? Not anything that will affect me, but as you dig, you can see plants start growing where you've dug, and apparently little critters show up. I don't know. I just have my weird parrot up here. I really need laser movement speed. Yeah. That should help me. Can't believe I'm getting so many of these flying guys. I usually don't. Get out of here. Boom. Another one. Lasered. Yeah, so ideally I want to find all of the gadgets I can down here and then get to the relic as quickly as possible. But you really need those upgrades because as you get deeper, it gets harder to dig. You have to fly farther. You know, you need cobalt to get some health back on your dome because it's going to start taking more and more damage. Like, I could really use some more drill strength right now going through this stuff. Gotta just take 6 and get back up there. Lots of little decisions to be made. And you gotta be efficient. I like games that make you be efficient, because I like being efficient with stuff. So when it's just like, you have limited resources, you have limited time, you know, you gotta make decisions on what you're getting. I enjoy that. Okay, I do have enough for more drill strength, so let's do that. And let's look down at the probe upgrade. So the first one we can get, which I need more water, is to give us a second charge. And the scan will just be a little bit better. After that, we have a couple options. The upgrades you see within this box, you can only pick one of them. So that's another choice to be made. All right, I don't think I have time to go back down. Let's see what you guys got. But there's lots of different gadgets you can get. You can get a tiny little laser that like fires automatically to help you with monsters, or you can like shock your dome to damage guys who are right on top of it. Get out of here. They're getting through a lot, but we're not taking a ton of damage yet, so we're okay. Oh, what is this? What is this? What did that do? I've never seen that before. I put in 2 iron and it like scanned a bunch of rock for me. See, I've never seen that before. And they're still adding things to this game. So like, it's possible they've added new things since the last time I played. Oh yeah, we're really digging through it now. Did that give me, like, increased sight range? Like, I can see a lot farther in the rock that we haven't dug through yet? That's crazy. That is so helpful. Look how far we can see. Wow. I hope that's permanent, because that is a crazy upgrade. I've never seen that before. Super helpful, though. Okay, let's do carrying strength, then we can bring more up at once. Oh, there's a really cool gadget that we may or may not find, but it puts like a lift going straight down from the dome, so you can throw, instead of carrying resources all the way back up to the top, you can just throw it in the lift, like it's a column of light, and then little robots will slowly take it up to the dome for you. It's like a really slow conveyor belt. I love that one. It's just really cool. But that sight thing, if that lasts the rest of this game, it's going to make it so much easier. Definitely worth 2 iron. Get out of here. Yeah, you jerks. We're not done till the little sound. There it is. Blung. Okay, can I still see that far in the rock? Good God. That is amazing. That really kind of... Yeah, I can see like two spaces out. Here we go. It's going to be so much easier to find stuff. That's a gadget. Let's take that. Now the probe's a little less useful because I can see so far without it. But that's okay. I'll take it. I don't think I would have wanted the resource converter anyway. Here we go. What other gadget can we get? Resource converter again. Boo. Teleporter is good, though. Let's take that. This will help us be a little speedier. So I can take this portal down here and then use it from time to time to teleport back and forth between the dome. All right. Let's see. Can I use... There we go. Portal. Zoop. Right back up to the dome. And we're ready to blast. We got a slow boy. He's got a powerful attack. I don't want him to get to us. Will you cut it out? I brought this from home. Alright, get our probe. Can I go back to the portal through this? Yes, I can. And then I believe it needs to recharge. That's what that swirling stuff is. Is it ready again? I don't think I can take resources through it, but I think you can upgrade it, and then you can do that. But I'm just going to use my super powerful carrying strength and take a bunch of stuff upstairs. But yeah, so everything you find underground is like sterandomized or procedurally generated, I suppose you could say. So you never know what you're going to find. And it kind of gives me the same feeling that SteamWorld Dig did, because that was a game all about digging through rock and finding, you know, gems and gold and stuff and taking it back up top. So it has kind of the same feel. There we go. Lots of iron for the Iron God. Now, I probably have enough to do some upgrades. We should probably make this laser better, because the enemies are starting to get a bit tougher. Laser strength. It's probably good. And what if we did more dome health? That wouldn't hurt either. Yeah, blasting them now. Get out of here. Get out of here. You monstrous jerks. What did I ever do to you? Nothing. That's what. There we go. Right on time, man. I got a bunch of iron. Okay, what do we want to spend it on? I've got 11, so I could do speed, which is not bad. I could do laser speed, which is also not bad. These bottom ones, this gives us a line so we can see where we're aiming when we're not firing. This one lets the laser auto-correct a little bit. In case you're just a little bit off the target, it'll fix it for you, which is kind of nice. We could upgrade the shield further. Yeah, there's just a lot of options, and we're not going to get to most of these upgrades. You really have to be choosy about it, or you're going to run out of stuff. Probe, I'm not so concerned about anymore with the special thing we found down there. Teleport resources. Okay, it can teleport resources, but can't teleport you back anymore. You can still teleport from the dome to the portal. So we could take it down, throw resources in it, but we will have to fly up. That would be helpful, though. I think I'm going to do that, because then I can just take resources to the portal and not drag them all the way up. What do these do? Teleport more often. Grab from a bigger area. Or we can get it where we can go through the portal again. Let's do more often. Give that a try. Alright, they will be here soon. How you doing, my little bird friend? My little avian buddy.
You guys ready for the laser? Yeah.
Flying guys are always the worst. Get off of my dome. Alright. Portal down. Now I should be able to put it. Let's grab it and take it to like a pile of resources, and it should take it right back up to the dome. Drag all these over to the portal hole. This is a strategy. It works. Drop them in there and let nature take its course. Bring me that iron. All right, I need to see if we can find a hint of the relic. It will show up like those gadgets did with like kind of cracked red rock. Oh, okay. Lots of iron, I'm guessing, but that bottom right one could be part of the relic. Oh, this could be it too. Okay. So this little thing is not the relic, but it is part of it. So that's good. And then we found this little cave with a mushroom that made me really fast. Okay. turned me green, made me fast. There's spiders crawling over my iron. Get off that. That's mine. Okay, so here's the deal. We found this little switch. We'll turn that on, and we're going to follow these wires. Because basically the relic is very large, and it's locked behind, like, a gate. Here it is. And you need to unlock all of the switches in order to get to it. So this is our goal. We're going to get this open. But I'm going to head up and defend the dome here in a second. Okay, so we've uncovered it. I'm very fast from this mushroom, which is good because we've got a ways to go. What is that? I don't like it. Get out. Nice. No problem. All right, this might be our last time down. So yeah, in a larger map, you'd have to go down even deeper, so we'd need to be getting more and more upgrades to get down there. I'd be taking all this iron up, but I don't think we're going to need it this time. Because you can see, there are only 2 wires coming out of this. We've already powered on one, so I need to find the other one. There it is. Turn that on. And that should power this up, and there we go. There's the relic. We get this up to the dome, and we win. The rest of this doesn't matter. Now, when we get the relic up to the dome, monsters will come to kill us again, and you can try to fight them off, but I'm just gonna let the relic do its thing. I'll blast some flyers, though, just for fun. What is that? I've never seen that before. Good God. My shield. Now, that thing on the left, I have seen that before. Unfortunately. But this flying thing is new. Oh, that's a big buddy. But we'll be fine. What is this thing? Whoa, okay. So, that was a really weird ending, and I'll tell you why. It looks like we won anyway. But monsters are still attacking our dome. So, normally, the last time I played, you'd bring the relic up, and then, like, monsters would start coming from every angle. Like, there'd be some big ones, there'd be lots of small ones, they'd be all over the place. And once your dome is almost broken, the relic pops out, kills everybody, and then it's like, you won, because everybody's dead. But this flying thing is like some sort of boss. I've never seen it before. It must be new. And even the relic couldn't kill it. And it spawned some guys, and it's still alive. Which is really weird, because I thought it was supposed to kill everything. But anyway, we finished it. We brought the relic back. That's all you need to do to win. But that flying thing is very scary. Once you finish a round, you get to unlock something new. Looks like we only have one choice right now, which is the invulnerability gadget. Which makes us invincible for a short time. Okay, cool. So I can use that next time I play. All right, folks, that is Dome Keeper. That was just a normal difficulty game on a small map. It can get much harder than that. But remember, there's a whole different type of person you can be, the assessor. There's several different gadgets you can start with, and they all radically change how your game goes. So there's a lot of variability in what you choose to start with. As you can see, going down underground, we found some things that I've never seen before, and I've completed several of these games. So every round you play of this is kind of a surprise, and that's why I love it. So if you enjoyed this video, thank you very much for watching. If you like the look of Dome Keeper, I would say go grab it right now, because it's already an excellent game, and they're still adding things to it, so it's going to get even crazier. I love everything about it. I'm going to be playing it for a long time. But that's it for today. Thanks again for coming, and I'll see you next time.